Tape. First, we have up the Swarm. Up against them, Freight Train. This fight in the heavy-hitting division.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first, the Swarm from the United States of America. And they'll be facing Freight Train from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the Swarm. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with red trim, Freight Train.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice idea, and that hook lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. The jab doesn't quite connect. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't he? He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him run round what you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That jab doesn't score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter punchers, my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Might want to think of holding on. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. There's the bell to start round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. So much firepower here. Do you believe this? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Close to this entire fight, and now you're missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry about this. Why don't you go back out there, take his confidence away. Go out with the first one, and you'll still run in all shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end. You do. Good work. Relax now. Don't beat your chin up. You got the boys. This fight's not over yet. You got to really take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. And now you let him back in. You got all that work you can. Ryan's out. Go up there and finish him. Just keep him. Did all that work all the way through camp. And now you got
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
It's boxing back together. Your mind back, your focus back, and a jab back. Just
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses.
get through this round.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them. And have a
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The referee really thinking about stopping it.
Just ride it out.
Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
stamina is off the charts. Straight right just misses. These punches coming from every angle. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They exchange punches. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Start taking a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give them anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? Yeah, absolutely. Just keep them on the other end of that, Jim. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. A few body shots in there. Hurry up a little. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Right hand's beat. Just stick a few body shots in there.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Here we go in the 6th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he misses with that jab. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there and you pounce. Hurry. Get the jab. No, very real. Very defense in the end of all that.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Throws the uppercut but misses. Incredible work rate. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
It's when you talk about championship material.
You've completely switched. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much, Seth. Come on. Let him back into the fight. You might be better on that guy. Give him some load up. Don't be looking at him one shot at a time. Set him up. When you take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go. He's got to be smart. It's out the round. It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next thing. Just keep him in range of that jab. Getting your timing right. That's a god-awful round, I'm telling you. Now, come on. You're way better than that. Betty's a little bit, so we can't put you out. Great work. Please, one switch on. Box them back together.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
That's a god-awful round now, boys. Come on. Let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom, In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.